Stripey. Hi. Hi. I came out here first because I saw him heading up to the mailbox. He's got to do the yard patrol. I thought I might redirect him, and as soon as he heard the door, he came running. He loves his mama. He's such a good boy. So, good morning, everyone. Early on my list of things to do today is to get all the pollen and leaf debris off of where we walk so we're not tracking it in the house. So I'll have the ego blower out here shortly. Probably going to try to go to Lowe's for those blocks at some point today. We'll be out here to remove the sheets shortly. We definitely had frost. Don came out and took a picture, so it's a good thing we covered. Don said he'd help. There's a lot. After he gets off his 9:30 call, which should be at 10:30. Especially on the couple of tall ones around back. I did all of these around front I can reach, but around back, it was a two-person job. Anyway, always stuff to do. Seasonal stuff. I am certainly... Yeah, she just went under the couch. I am certainly not seeing as much of Gray in person as I would like. I'll come in and edit and sit and see if I can't get her to come get some attention today. Alright, I've cleaned a couple of the kitty water fountains, and let's get out here and feed everybody. I haven't heard any chickens or seen any chickens. I think you might have caught the rooster. That's all that makes sense on that. Here you go, guys. Come here. I got a moth hiding out here. Can you move, buddy, so you don't get hurt? Come here, guys. Come on. Let's go. Marty, come on. We got food up here, guys. Come on. There we go. There we go. This is Morris. Yeah. Alright, good boys. Well, the frost has melted, and hopefully the sheets are getting dried, and it's a little windy out here. I'm gonna go do the bird bath because it was in bad shape with junk in it last night, and there's sheets there too. It's 12:30, so I guess I've been out here for 2.5 going on 3 hours. I am wore out. I have all of the sheets and shower curtains folded and put away, except for these 3. They're tall, and I could use Don's help. And everything looks good. All the plants are out from, the plant pots are out from under the house and behind Ruby. I blew the driveway and most of the cul-de-sac. I'll try to catch the rest of the cul-de-sac this afternoon, but maybe I'll drive out there when I go out. I'll handle it then. I gotta get Don to fix the leprechaun. You know, he was up on a stake, and the stake got pulled down in the wind and the rain yesterday, and get in to put the lawnmower up down there because I'm just not walking down there one more time. He had back-to-back conference calls. He came out for a few minutes. He really wanted to help, and you know, you do what you can do. It's nice out here. It's a little cold, but as hard as I was working, it was okay. Okay, here she is. She likes to play with my hair when I sit in here with her. But she's out, and she's happy, and she's purring, and the more time she can spend bumping my head, rubbing my head, playing with my hair, the happier she is. Alright, I'm in Ruby and headed to Walmart and Lowe's in Holly Springs. This is a familiar round trip now, I guess, at this point. That guy, Jeremiah, hopefully he's there. I don't know for sure if he is or he isn't. Remember, I was supposed to meet him yesterday, but the storm, and then so I got to come back up here. You can see I got most of the cul-de-sac. I'll probably come back up. I decided not to bring the ego blower with me for the whole trip, though. When I get home and I get my stuff out, I'll throw the blower in the car and come back down before I put Ruby in the garage. I think that's how I'll handle it. Anyway, the storm and then the road closure due to the power lines and trees coming down into the road meant I didn't get to Lowe's yesterday. And so I'm trying today. I got yesterday's video edited. I sat with Gray, and I was very pleased that she, you know, let me sit with her. Notice I'm not going to the left. I'm not dealing with whatever road closure shenanigans they got going on over there today. Plus, I thought we might like to see where the power lines and trees came down, if we can tell. It's really not far from the Lowe's. So it's a pretty afternoon for a drive. Nice and sunny. Not sure what the temperature is. It's not super warm. We're not going to be having record highs here in the next 7 to 10 day forecast, but we are going to have, I think, some 70s and some reasonable overnight temps, except for Tuesday nights. Not looking good at all. Yeah, Tuesday night's not looking good. Yeah, I would have considered, given how cool it is and the shadiness and the lack of intensity still the time of the year, if we were going to have frost again tonight, of just leaving the stuff out there. But because it's, you know, it's 90 minutes up and 90 minutes down at least to cover things. It's a lot of work. But we're good tonight, tomorrow night, Sunday night, I think even Monday night. So everything needed to get packed back up, but Tuesday could be problematic. Tuesday I have a doctor's appointment in Durham, one of my yearly checks, and I won't be doing the chiropractor that day. I'm not sure. I mean, I could very well still stop at Whole Foods on the way back through town, or do some other errand instead. We'll just have to see. So that's a Yoshino cherry there. See the slight pink color. Very pretty. Definitely cherry. Well, there's a pole that looks like it got replaced. So I guess it's all right in here where these double poles are, where there were poles that were broke off up at the top but down at the bottom. Yeah, I can definitely see things that, and I guess I can't get left, but I'll try not to be crazy here. The, obviously still doing a little bit of work there. Well, they've definitely delivered some summer stuff. I don't know how that's going to go for them, but okay. I mean, if I started seeing some of the 6 or 8 pack Impatiens, I would bring them home and just take them in and out. It'd be cheaper. This is really pretty. I never have luck with this. It says it's delphinium. I never have luck with these. Creeping Jenny, $3 for a little cup. I'll give anybody local all they want. Once you have some, you will continue to have some. Alright, I got some more of those trellis pieces. I like how they look. I think they're a reasonable deterrent in certain use cases for the deer, and they will also hold up a sheet, a towel, a blanket, a shower curtain for frost protection here for the next 3 weeks on some of the smaller maples. So I am headed to Lowe's now to see if I can get the bricks. I stopped recording, and then that car in front of me did something really dangerous with the pedestrians that were that I had stopped to let cross. Tried to come out while I was waiting for the pedestrians and get in front of me. And then, you know, I wasn't letting them out because I was letting all the pedestrians go, and they shouldn't have been trying to enter the crosswalk. And then when I got up a little bit further, you know, people kept on crossing. That's just how it is at Walmart. You have to be patient. And the person roared out and went into the wrong lane to go around me and the pedestrian. It was just sort of like Who does that? That was not right. Now I keep on trying to figure out the correct, fast, easy, safe way when I want to go from Walmart to Lowe's, and I have to tell you that they made it just about as hard to get from Walmart to Lowe's as they could have. If you go straight there, you dead end into the car wash. I mean, you can't get out, and it's really not the right place to be turning around over there. So you got to come down here, which is sort of not where the shopping center is, and then make this left turn and then make a right turn into the shopping. Do they not? I guess Walmart and Lowe's didn't want to cooperate, or the planners were stupid. I don't know which it was, but you would think that there would be a lot of people, especially during the spring and Christmas time and stuff, that would want to be going to both stores. They would want to go to Walmart and they would want to go to Lowe's. And if the person, okay, they're turning in there. That was a VinFast. I don't know where they were going. I think they were going to there's mailboxes there. You know, I don't know. I think I would have made it easier to get from one to the other safely without impeding traffic or going through more of the shopping center where the speed is reduced and there are pedestrians. But they didn't ask me for help planning. I'm all loaded up and ready to go. Jeremiah was here. He remembered me. He had 8 whole and 1 is broken half of the slate colored, dark gray, slightly blue, whatever you want to call them, 15 by 15 inch square pavers. And he helped me get up to the checkout and gave me a good clearance price for him, even better than what he told me he would do. So I'm very pleased. He didn't follow me out to load them up, though. I did manage to get the cart out here and get them in Ruby, no problem. It really wasn't a big deal. Dawn told me to bring my gloves, and I was like, I ain't going to need my gloves. What would I need my gloves for? I suppose I could have said, if you're not able to help me, could we find someone else to load them or something? I could have spoke up for myself. But hey, we're not headed to the gym today. I need exercise. I just, you know, they're somewhere between 25 and 35 pounds a piece, I would guess. I don't know how. I didn't look it up. I did find the SKU number, since they didn't know what it was, since they were the last of what they had of that. I did find the SKU number in Google Photos, so that was good. I searched on the word slate and it popped up the picture I took of the shelf tag. So anyway, Harris Teeter has boneless ribeye steaks on sale for $10 a pound, and I'm headed to Harris Teeter to get a couple steaks for tonight because Johnny won't be home till tomorrow, and I'm probably going to make lasagna tomorrow, I think. I would make lasagna today, but nah, I think tomorrow. Sam can take home a piece or eat a piece, or just depends on when I make it, I guess, because Sam will be dropping Johnny off. But I'm going to go to the Fuquay Harris Teeter, even though the Harris Teeter is just on the other side of the Walmart. One more shopping center over. There's like 4 shopping centers here. Target, Harris Teeter and the Mexican restaurant, Walmart and stuff, and then the Lowe's shopping center. And they're sort of in a row. So I'd have to go back the wrong way through the stoplights. It'd probably still be faster, but I like the meat department in the Fuquay store better. Well, it's the usual zoo here. I mean, I would say it's because it's the weekend and it's Friday, but nah, it's just always like this over here now. Did I tell you guys that the Target had a soft open on the 10th? And still officially opening, I guess, the 15th, which is Sunday. Because today's Friday the 13th. Michelle mentioned that. So, I'm just trying to say the whole town should be at Target. Alright, I got steaks, eggs, and beer at Harris Teeter. Don't buy too much beer, but we were close to being out. I don't want Dawn coming in from running the chipper shredder and wanting a beer and not having one. I'm headed to the house now. It's 3:40 Ruby says it's 66 degrees. The air's running. The solar gain in the car, it warmed up pretty good while I was in Harris Teeter. I'd be more comfortable if I wasn't still wearing my jacket. It's not too bad out there. But yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get home with all these cars out here. It's been a full day and I'm at that part in the program where I work on my Lego for a bit. Picking up on step 582, which is going to start by working on the interior here a bit more before we put the rest of the walls up. Those ribeye steaks were good.
They were pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Don was going to go out because he's had a nap and he's been fed. And he was going to go install my printer. But we haven't received the things I ordered with the printer. We got the printer, but not the 4-in-1 PTFE adapter that would allow us to hook up all 4 AMS to the new printer.
Right. I agree with that little thing we have not gotten, that little $8 piece of plastic that we haven't got. I guess what I was going to say is maybe we should go open up the printer box. Maybe it's in there?
Yeah, it's not in the printer box.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't see any way that it would be in the printer box.
Well, the AMS is going to be in the printer box.
The AMS is in the printer box. That's right.
But you don't have to have this gizmo if you only have one AMS.
That's right.
You only need
we could hook up one AMS. We just couldn't get all 16 colors online.
Right.
It was called an AMS hub on the X1C, but it's a 4-in-1 PTFE adapter for the P2S. Right. And I logged in to Bamboo, and they haven't even marked that they sent the printer.
Or it's been delivered.
Or that it's been delivered, and I've got the printer. I mean, I knew when FedEx, all the way I knew it was the printer was coming was I had a 47-pound box coming from FedEx out of Bordentown, New Jersey. And a lot of Bamboo stuff comes from either New Jersey or California.
That's right.
They must keep some on both coasts, which I don't think is working very well for them, by the way, because they seem to have orders for filament, and they end up sending me a box from the East and the West Coast. So I'm not sure how good that's working for them. But yeah, and so it's also not marked as shipped or whatever for the peripherals. There's some grease, and there's what was the I ordered an extra print head. So anyway, I'm a little sad now because I could taste running the new printer tonight. And now, I mean, I could tell Don to do it, and I just have 4 colors until the other thing gets here. But I wouldn't have.
Who wants to live with 4? I mean, you got 16.
I printed something overnight, not last night, but the night before. It had 9 colors.
That's right. Can't expect a girl to live with 4 colors.
Yeah, this piece of artwork right here. It had 9 colors. It was a 10-hour print. But it only changed filament 10 or 11 times. It was printing high quality, extra fine, and, you know, it was really slowed down to get the artwork to look right or whatever was why it took so long. But now I know that might, you know, it'll show up tomorrow, and then I could have had Don do it tonight anyway. But if I just knew that it was on the way and when the expected delivery date was, Donnie, I could say go ahead and install it or wait. Right. But I don't know when it's supposed to come. So I'm sort of like, it's been 4 days, but Bamboo either delivers lightning fast or it takes so incredibly long. I want to strangle somebody from over there. Right. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
But I can't believe that they actually sent, Bricklink, when I order parts, they put the tracking number in the thing, and it changes from ordered to paid to packed to shipped to received to completed. I'm happy. There's like all these little. How does Bamboo even know? Like they sent me the printer. I don't know. Anyway. No printer tonight. I didn't have time to record the "this is how far I got" video when it was time to sit down to eat. So I'm recording it now after the fact. But I've set it on top here. And, this section here, second floor, one section. And it's looking good. I did order the right color they're supposed to be this gray color. White is just not cutting it. I did order those. They're on the way. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows to fix when it comes. It won't be the end of the world. I mean, it'll cause me a little grief, but so this is gonna get finished, leveled out here, but then it just keeps on going up in that center section. I looked ahead in the instructions a little bit, so yeah, but it's coming along good. I keep on knocking this section off when I go to open and close it. It's kind of annoying. And I looked to see if there was a way I could attach it to here so I couldn't just push it off, and the short answer was no. Not the end of the world, but I'm tired, and I knocked it off so bad today it went, across the floor.
Oops.
Yeah. But anyway, these are supposed to be, they're supposed to have grills in them and not these open shutter things. So I need to fix that because that doesn't look as great as it could. But that's something I could fix even after it's all put together. I was going to say, are you over there making shadows on my build?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. I was just, my girl, she's really got talent.
Yeah, well, you can really appreciate it, I guess, if you open it from the back or look in from the back side. Because the whole point is that, you open it up like this and you can see the detail. And it's like this one's got the patchwork quilt bed and the jack-o'-lantern head. And the pirates are over here with their birds and their
it's got curtain
treasure.
rods.
It's got curtain rods. It does have curtain rods. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
And this here's just waiting to go on another window at some point. I just kind of got it sit down there. I'll find it when I was like, God, I know I got to build 2 of these. I am not finding those parts and refiguring out how to build that piece a second time later on. Let's just build both of them now.
Smart. Well, kitten is great. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. It's kept me busy for a good amount of time too.